Good morning. We are packing up and leaving, and we're going to a new campground here on Orcas Island. There are some more adventures happening. There was some rain this morning, but I think it's gonna clear up. This is a lot of paperwork. All right. Thank you. Whoa. Here we go.
So yeah, you got some oars next to you there.
Thank you.
And any other questions before you go out?
No.
Perfect. Of course. Have fun out there.
Thank you. We're going to the opposite side of this. Watch out for these swimmers. Yeah.
We're thinking of going out. We just weren't sure. Is it wavy or choppy?
No, it's not really. I mean, when you're in the middle of the lake, the wind will push you around a little bit, but not a lot.
You guys were good on a canoe. We're debating between that and kayak.
Yeah, the canoe is good.
Let's get
Here, I'll trade you.
All right.
So yeah, what you do is you'll take that over there to the sugar shack, and then the keys are over there, and you'll pay over there as well.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Here, I'll
We are repurposing the shrimp. I think I got a shrimp idea.
Tell me your shrimp idea.
I think we should take an avocado,
Yeah?
mash it up real nicely, make a quick guacamole, clean these shrimp up, and put them on the tostadas and have like a ceviche tostada.
Am I allowed,
That silence means she hates that idea.
am I allowed to say no?
I'm glad we got that on camera, because she can't just go, I don't like it. She has to get real quiet and make you feel
I
bad
have
about.
to decide how much do I want to assert my opinion or not in this moment. And the truth is, I don't want to do that.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I would like to saute these up with some butter and some lemon and throw them over pasta. That would be my first vote.
We're gonna have separate meals. I don't want pasta.
I think that when you see my pasta meal, you're gonna be really jealous. So one thing that you guys should know is that Courtney is very good at peeling the shrimp and I'm not very good. He can do it in 3 moves. Takes me about 7 moves. That was pretty good.
For a little guy with a soft shell.
That one just squirted at me.
Squirtle.
Ooh, cooking competition.
Both gonna make our separate dishes.
It's a shrimp off. Are you guys suck the heads people? Do you do that with shrimp or just crawfish?
I don't know. You know, there's certain places where people eat shrimp completely differently. Like, I know there's some places where people will take the whole thing.
Eat the shell?
Shell and all. Or they might pop the head and then just pop the rest of the shrimp in their mouth.
Just crunch, crunch, crunch on that shell?
Pretty much.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's not for me.
Tell you what.
Tell you what. Oop, I just squeezed his brains out. All right, we got lemon, butter, linguine, salt, parsley, and shrimps.
All right. And what are you going to call it?
I call it shrimp a la JJ.
Okay.
And I did taste test it. I would describe it as fine.
JJ's finished her bowl of shrimp scampi pasta, JJ's special pasta. Before I even show everybody what it is that I made, how do you feel about it?
I have no regrets about what I made. It wasn't my best work. I think I did too much pasta water and not enough butter, so it ended up kind of like a watery sauce. And it would have been better if I had some white wine. But I'm still pleased with my choices.
Okay.
Yours looks really good though, I'm not gonna lie.
I smashed some avocado, got some salsa mixed with the shrimp. I hit one with a little sour cream just to see how it is going to be, but not the second one. So if it's good, then I'll up it for the second one. Little shrimp tostadas. So cover the bottom with some guacamole or just avocado, just some smashed avocado. The shrimp, some salsa on both sides, some sour cream. This is what we used under there. So this is the tostadas, tahine tostada. JJ has finished hers. Bite mine. I'm gonna go for the sour cream one first. Okay. It's good. The flavors are powerful. I got some shrimp that JJ cleaned.
I'm gonna take that because I know it's true.
A little bit of shell in there still, but it's delicious.
I just realized the other ingredient that mine needed. It needed either garlic or shallot.
I'm surprised you didn't use garlic.
I forgot. I just got too excited about cooking and I forgot.
For lunch, we didn't go very far, honestly. That's where we rented our kayaks. So we spent a portion of our morning out on the water, and then because the parking lot was so level, it feels very level, and pretty chill, we just decided to make lunch here. So second tostada, here we go. We're gonna finish these again. Unplanned adventure day, so we don't really have anything scheduled, but we're gonna get into something crazy. So BRB. Just gotta run these dishes really quick now before we leave. We just dumped at Moran State Park here on Orcas Island. It was $5 a dump. $5 for a dump is pretty good. I mean, free is the best kind of dump, but I mean, we've paid upwards of $30 in some places to dump, so $5 was actually pretty nice. So we got empty tanks, so easy to just do quick dishes, throw everything back in the cabinets, and then take off for the next leg of our adventure. We're on the east side of Orcas Island. East side. It's beautiful over here. We haven't been here before. We drove all the way to the west as far as we could go, and that was pretty chill. Over here is where the big houses are. Woof. We've passed some properties that are insane. We have,
membrane.
we have 3 options for tonight. We can go to this place called Matthew's Smokehouse. They close a bit early, but they're gonna have live music. If we can convince someone to bring us out on a boat, then apparently San Juan Islands have bioluminescence off the coast. We can go look at that. And then third, which is probably the option that we're gonna have to stick with, is go for this beautiful walk, end up by the water, hang out by the water for a little bit. It was very cloudy, very humid this morning, and it is cleared up. It's kind of warm, kind of nice. Oh my gosh, that water is crystal clear. This is the little scramble. Whew.
What's that swimming right there? Is that a seal?
Where? No, it's a duck, right?
No, closer to us. In between the duck and the stick.
Yeah, I don't think that's an animal.
Oh.
I think we can scramble down. Turns out we're on the west side of the island and not the east side. JJ just pointed that out to us. So, west side. If you look out, it is beautiful out here. This island section right here is called Prevost. Over here, where this little bit of land sticks out, that is San Juan Island. And that's Roche Harbor up at the top. And then around that corner would be Friday Harbor. This is all part of Prevost, and then everything back there in the distance, and back there in the distance is Canada. All of that's Canada, which is pretty cool. Our phones have been thinking we are in Canada, and I can see now why it thinks that. We are pretty close.
We're very close.
As far as water goes, this water is amazingly clear. Check this out. With the sun, it is pretty warm, but it's probably in the 60s today, low 70s.
Yeah, I feel very warm right now. I want to take my vest off, I think.
Take it off. Take it off.
I wish I had worn eye pro.
It feels like you leave the house every time without eye pro.
It's so bright out here.
Typical JJ. I'll say that Orcas Island isn't what I expected. I mean, it feels just like a town. It feels like a town that has beautiful beaches surrounding it. And like, it feels like a town in the sense that like a lot of the places don't feel like tourist shops. They feel like just shops for the people who live here. And then if you're coming to visit, you also can go by and hang out too. And I don't know if I thought it would be more national park or what, but it just feels like we're riding through people's neighborhoods constantly. Moran State Park is beautiful. All of Orcas Island is beautiful. We'll be excited to go to the other islands and see what happens. Ooh, living dangerous. Are we watching this? You watching this struggle bus? She's covered in log. Is it everything you wanted it to be?
And more. No, there's no. I thought maybe if I came over here I would see an octopus, but I don't.
Should we go snorkeling?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna leave later than we actually are. So to move our tickets, we wanna leave on Monday instead of Sunday, but to move them, we wouldn't be able to leave here until 8 p.m., which if it's any indication on how long it took us to get here, it's about an hour trip, maybe a little over an hour on the ferry. Loading and unloading is a process, and then if there's any delay, then you're just getting pushed back. So I don't think we're gonna actually be able to make it for an 8:30. We might have to leave on our original ferry time, which is a bit earlier than we expected. If you're coming to Orcas Island and you think you're going to bike, you probably got big quads, big calves, big lungs. This hill right here is way steeper than it looks, and it kicked our butt on foot.
You better have an e-bike if you come here.
The terrain is way hillier than expected. I know Steve is happy we're not driving it right now because it was struggling going up some hills with all of the weight that we have. Like, this hill doesn't look like much, but it's a pretty steep gradient. There are a lot of signs throughout the island that is just like the steep hills going down, and like we went up to a place yesterday that was just like RVs can't come past this point. A lot of steep truck signs like be careful, because if you ride those brakes you will set them on fire.
These brakes are on fire.
Now here's the thing, so I'm looking around and I'm like, man, I don't recognize any of this from Free Willy. Where is the yeah? Where, you know, Willie jumps over the little boy. And then I start to do some research and I find out Free Willy 2 was shot here. Come on.
Man. Not even the original?
That's like Home Alone 3. Like, yeah, you've seen it, but do you remember it?
Okay, wait a second though. To be fair, Home Alone 2, shot in New York City, iconic.
Yeah, but it also had the same stars in it.
Oh, that is true.
I don't know who was in Free Willy 2. Also, Free Willy 2 sounds like, come on, man.
Yeah, who did the soundtrack for Free Willy 2?
Come on. It wasn't Michael Jackson? Exactly. Free Willy 2 feels like it goes straight to DVD. No slight. If anybody watching was in Free Willy 2, that was any, you know, 6 degrees of separation, that was any of your family members, no slight.
But if it was, drop a note in the comments. We'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll put it on. Maybe we'll go home and start from 2 tonight and you know, just to see what the vibe is, see if we recognize any of it.
Yeah, it's got to be better than the movie we watched last night. We're in big trouble for that one.
Now, JJ had us watch Kinds of Kindness.
It was on Hulu.
It's 3 hours.
It's got big stars in it.
It's good. It's artsy, it's good, it's weird, there's messages in it. We were up this morning trying to figure out, like, are we smart enough to figure out what the message is?
No, we're not.
No, yeah, no. I came up with, you know, this is all about seeking approval and bending over backwards to find it. And JJ said something even smarter.
A metaphor about dogs, about how dogs just want to do whatever the alpha says.
So, you know, and I'm sure it's like either deeper than that or the director who also directed The Lobster.
Oh, The Lobster.
The Lobster with Colin Farrell. Which,
Also, that other movie that Emma Stone was just in.
yeah, we didn't watch that one
Oh
yet.
no, I actually did watch that one, and it was good. That one was called Poor Things or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. That movie was actually good. I liked it.
Wasn't Willem Dafoe also in there?
He was.
Yeah. So this
I
is
guess they got a twofer. So like directors and actors, they all signed on for a twofer.
Willem Dafoe and
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone and
The guy from Breaking Bad.
William, I can't remember his last name. It's good. It's good. It kept us. We don't watch a lot of movies. You guys know. We just like shoot through clips or Instagrams or YouTube, and occasionally we'll watch something out of nostalgia. But for us to sit down for 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours and watch this movie. We're pretending like it wasn't good. It was just weird. But it kept us going the whole 3 hours.
Because I didn't understand what was happening the whole entire movie. The whole 3 hours, I was just like, what is this? I bet you if we watched Free Willy 2, we'd know exactly what was going on.
Because it's a kid's movie.
We'd be like, how'd that whale get back in the cage?
For Free Willy 2, let's start like roundtabling some concepts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Free Willy 2. The kid has to learn how to break dance so that he can save Free Willy through a freestyle breakdancing competition.
Okay, I'm going to go Free Willy 2. What happened is that in the first movie, he got radicalized. And so he devoted his life to taking down Big SeaWorld.
Free Willy 2, his sister gets taken, and him and Willy have to team up like a buddy cop spy movie to get his sister back.
Hold on, I think that's the premise for the original Free Willy, was just Willy got taken.
Oh, Free Willy 1, Willy got taken.